How do drugs affect your brain? Some basic information about neurons and neurotransmitters. A neuron consists of dendrites which receive information from other neurons, a cell body which contains a nucleus controlling the neuron, an axon and axon terminals which deliver signals to neighboring neurons, and a myelin sheath which is a protein casing protecting the neuron. Neurotransmitters are chemicals that communicate information throughout the brain and are stored in a neuron's axon terminals. An electrical impulse in a neuron triggers the release of a neurotransmitter, which then travels through the synaptic gap to another neuron. Now, knowing the basics, let's talk about drugs. Depressants. Depressant drugs increase the amount of gamma-aminobutyric acid, or GABA, released in the brain. Depressants bind to GABA receptors, allosteric sites, and increase the effects of GABA in the brain. GABA slows down brain activity, so with an increase in GABA, there is a result of a slowing in reaction time, heart rate, and blood pressure. Stimulants. The consumption of stimulant drugs cuts into the pleasure circuit. The pleasure circuit is stationed in the brain's medial forebrain bundle and consists of axons of neurons projecting from the ventral tegmental area to the nucleus accumbens of the basal forebrain. Stimulant drugs directly activate the pleasure circuit by rerouting the information, which causes the release of dopamine, the pleasure chemical. That's why they make you feel good. Norepinephrine, which controls alertness, is synthesized from dopamine and is released from adrenal glands. Since there are more chemicals communicating in your brain for awareness and euphoria, stimulant drugs increase the heart rate, activity, and blood pressure. Hallucinogens. Hallucinogens activate serotonin receptors. When hallucinogens attach to the receptor's allosteric site and activate the receptor, there is an overrelease of serotonin. So the overstimulation floods the brain with signals mimicking psychosis. Now, knowing the effects of drugs on the brain, be more cautious of what you put in your body. You use your brain for everything, and if drugs are used, then your brain will not function properly. Remember, hugs, not drugs.